Pat McGuinness, National Housing Party, out on the Regents Park estate. Very cold and rainy Sunday morning. So just got half of this ward to leaflet, and that will be 1, 2, 3, 4. That'll be 5 wards we're going to be standing in London. So I'd just like to say thank you to all the people who've donated, all the people who, share our stuff online and join the party to make this happen, because it's a chance in a lifetime really, because it's every 4 years, and this asylum seeker crisis is not going to go away anytime soon. And on our leaflets it clearly says no more refugees, and there's not many other parties who say that. However, as we all know, Rupert Lowe announced his new party, and they have clearly said no more asylum seekers, which is very promising. See, Reform won't say that, you see. They keep saying, oh, we're going to temporarily suspend it and all this. Well, no, the asylum system has nearly destroyed our country. We've still got an open door at Dover, and all these people are going to the top of the list for council flats. And there's literally thousands of people in the borough where I live, in Camden. They can't even get on the waiting lists. And, a lot of them are Indigenous British people born and bred. Also non-ethnic Brits, who their parents may have been born here, even they can't get on the list. So that's our first goal, ladies and gentlemen. That's our first goal, to stop accepting refugees. Put the word out to the world that don't come here anymore. Do not come to the UK, because we're not going to process any asylum claims. You're going to be jailed for illegal entry once we've left all the conventions, and you'll stay in jail until you organise your papers and go to another country. We don't care what country you go to, because you shouldn't have come in the first place, because we stopped accepting asylum seekers. So this is the reason really we named our party National Housing Party, because it's a disgrace that hundreds of thousands of so-called asylum seekers have been given priority over the British people. And it's disgusting, and it's not going to be solved quickly. I mean, I've got reservations about Restore Britain. They've made they've made quite big globalist statements in the past, talking about supporting Israel, and we need immigration. I've heard Rupert Lowe say things like that. Oh yeah, you got to speak our language and integrate. No, we don't want any more immigration integrating. Take a look around, look at the state of the place. So, we'll wait and see what happens with Restore Britain. That's the problem with all these parties. None of them, hardly any of them, have a clear policy saying, we're going to actually stop giving out UK passports to foreigners. In fact, Advance UK did actually announce that at their conference. So things are heading in the right direction, and every man and woman needs to get to the pump. All mans to the pump, because we need help to do this. We can't, I'm out leafleting. I'm just about to meet one of our London members, and we're going to do a bit of leafleting. I've just done a little bit. But yeah, thanks for all the donations. Keep them coming if you can. Go to our website, nationalhousingparty.uk. You could join the party for £22 a year, or you can donate to the party if you want to help us. And we're not grifters. All the money we get goes on leaflets, and all the leaflets go through people's letterboxes. So I won't mention any names, but there's been certain parties saying, oh, they're not going to stand in the way of Restore Britain. They never stood candidates anyway, these grifting outlets. We all know who the grifters are, so I won't name the names. But, some of these organisations have been going since 2012, and they've stood about 10 candidates. They should be standing at least 10 candidates a year after going that long. Just keep an eye on our party, National Housing Party. I'm standing in Holborn and Covent Garden. I'm expecting a good result, and incidentally, we should get a good vote in the May elections, and places like this, the Regents Park estate, you know, this is going to be a bit of an experiment. So on the ballot paper, it's going to be National Housing Party, no more refugees. So we're not really going to do personalised leaflets for the candidate in this particular ward. So we're going to be doing that in Somerstown, King's Cross and Islington. Just a little experiment, see how the electorate respond to National Housing Party, no more refugees on the ballot paper. A lot of these wards, there's a lot of council flats, thousands and thousands of people on the list, thousands and thousands of people who can't even get on the list, the waiting list that is for housing. So I'll leave it there. Pat McGuinness, Christ is King, thank you very much.